Later today, NYSE-listed Bausch and Lomb will ring the closing bell as it hosts its inaugural Investor Day at the NYSE. The company's chairman and CEO, Brent Saunders, recently sat down with our very own Lance Glynn on the latest episode of the Inside the Icehouse podcast and spoke about his return to the company as CEO in 2023. Take a listen.
I came in kind of saying to myself, let's get a running start. And in parallel, listen and learn. Okay. And so, as an example, I don't know, round numbers, I had about 10 or 11 direct reports. I replaced 9 of them within the first several weeks of being on the job. And combination of bringing some people in from outside and also promoting people internally. But the point being is, and my board actually said to me, maybe you're moving too fast. And I said, look, I don't want to take a year to evaluate the team. I need A players in all the right seats from the get-go because we have a lot of transformation work to do, and I don't have time to waste. And I still feel that way. I'm like, I don't want to waste time. I want to get this thing moving.
As the conversation continued, Saunders discussed the most important investment a company can make, an investment in its people, empowering them and developing their talents. Check it out.
So if you think about what makes great companies, it starts with talent and culture, and then that leads to great products and great outcomes. And from my perspective as an investment, the only investment you can make as a CEO that has unlimited compounding potential is talent. And so, you know, I can invest in a R&D program, but it has an infinite life of its intellectual property, right? We can invest in a new IT system, but it has an infinite life where it becomes obsolete. The only thing that compounds without limit is talent.
Later in the episode, Saunders discussed Bausch and Lomb's recent culture enhancement and why it's not just about getting results, but also about how employees get results. Take a listen.
I think a lot of companies spend a lot of time engineering words that fit on a poster or a slide, or some sort of value statement that they refer to in corporate speeches or annual reports or customer events or things like that. You know, for me, culture really isn't about that. In fact, I don't even sure I care about those types of things. I think culture should be something that every colleague understands, and ultimately you put your money where your mouth is. And what I mean by that is every performance review is done in the context of your culture. So it's not just about getting results, it's how you got those results that matter.
Thanks, Brent Saunders and Lance Glynn, for that interview. You can tune in each week for new episodes of the Inside the Icehouse podcast, and you can watch and listen wherever you got your podcast, and by scanning the QR code on the screen.